Hold up, chat. They just let Blueface out? What's going on?
Blueface has been free for approximately 30 seconds, and there's already World War III going on in his life.
Sound all right.
One big. You right there? Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Blueface came home, and contrary to popular belief, because Blueface is a street dude, but he came home and wanted to see his kids. We got to give him credit for that immediately, man.
Right.
Most street dudes come home, and the first thing they want to do, man, is, go sip some juice, go see the hoe, go to the strip club, get some Zaza, go buy some jeans too tight for them to squeeze into. Blueface came home and said, I want to spend as much time with my kids as possible.
Right.
Blueface went to go see his kids before he dived in some cheeks. That's a dude we got to applaud. But it looks like him trying to do the right thing has backfired tremendously, because Blueface took all his kids to the arcade. This took a great deal of scheduling and convincing, because when Blueface was in jail, he had a lot of ongoing beef or issues with the baby mama, right? We seen them try to expose him or cuss him out when he was in jail. But he was able to convince all the baby mamas to allow him to take all the kids. As far as we know, Blueface got 2 baby mamas. His first one, Jaden and Alexis, and then he got Chrisean Rock, right? Jaden has 2 kids for Blueface. Chrisean has 1 kid, allegedly. Because even up today, Carlissa, which is Blueface's mama, is still claiming there's a possibility the son may not be his. I don't know, okay?
Right.
But through the communication, Jaden, who don't like Chrisean, was under the assumption that Blueface was going to the arcade with his kids, Chrisean kids, and his mama. She was under the assumption that nobody else but Blueface, his mama, and the kids was gonna be there, and obviously security. Obviously, Blueface didn't tell Jaden, because if Jaden knew that Chrisean was gonna be there, she wouldn't have allowed him to take the kids, because Jaden don't like Chrisean and don't want her around her kids. So Blueface kept it hush, right? But then the secret came out the bag that Chrisean was going to be there, because Chrisean Rock then turned on her phone and began to live stream her at the arcade with Blueface and his kids. Not just at the arcade. She began to put Blueface kids, his other kids, on her live stream. This pissed off a lot of people, but if you watch a live stream, it kind of felt like Chrisean Rock had a point to prove. It didn't feel innocent. It felt like she kind of had a point to prove, like, ha, y'all said my son wasn't his. Y'all said we were beefing, but look at us now. It kind of gave like she's trying to rub it in somebody's face. Whether it was the fans' face or Jaden's face, we don't know. But from the videos I watched, it felt like she was trying to rub it in somebody's face.
Well, hold up. Think about it. We did a video on this, and I'm going to link it at the end of this video. Make sure I hit this like button. We still don't know if the baby is Blueface's, and Blueface's mom don't know if the baby is Blueface's. Chrisean Rock, you doing too much. You blowing up his spot, and he just got home. Man, let him live for a second. Let's see what's going on next. Sheesh.
Oh, you holding on, G? Oh, look at Junior. Baby Jesus. He poured now. He not Junior if he kept Malone. No, I don't like that. Junior. What about CJ?
CJ, yeah, I like CJ. I like CJ.
Of course you do.
Or Sonny. I like Sonny too.
Sonny, I call him Baby Jesus.
Only I can call him Sonny.
All right, Sonny.
Only I can call him Sonny.
Come on, JJ.
All right, brother. Look, everybody fraud, y'all. Everybody fraud. Because I caught the real. Nobody's beefing. Everybody just be doing stuff for clout. I'm trying to reconcile. She fake trying to reconcile. So I can't give you her, but you can go live and talk about your grandson.
I don't know what's in Chrisean Rock's heart. So I'm not about to sit here and say, hey, I know for a fact. But turn on the camera, live streaming something like that. Then say, you see, I'm outside. I'm here with the family. Man, yeah, that clout, that's just clout chasing. Yeah, all that they got issues with Chrisean Rock, all they posting about me on their social media, that's all clout chasing because I'm here. Well, Jaden seen this, and Jaden didn't appreciate this. Jaden didn't like this. And as soon as Chrisean Rock hit the live on Instagram, Jaden made a video letting Blueface know he's coming to pick up her kid. But it didn't stop there.
Yeah, just PSA. I didn't approve for no crackhead to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. One thing for sure and two things for certain. You just go on live talking about, oh, and if you talk about my son and anybody that talk about my son and this is what happens to them and da 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 da. No, and if any play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect me about my kids, yeah, we gonna see how far I'm willing to take it. I'm not no buster about my kids, okay? I don't let anybody just play with them. I don't let anybody just be around my kid. I don't let anybody. It ain't like that over here, okay?
What? What?
Play that over. You guys want to go bowling? Yeah. Bowling, 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 bowling.
Now, apparently, it wasn't just Jaden and Alexis who had an issue with Chrisean Rock showing up. Even Blueface Mama had an issue because when Chrisean Rock like went live and came over to Blueface Mama and tried to like give her a hug or like she kind of like rejected her like chill, stop. And apparently, when Jaden came, there was an altercation between Chrisean Rock and Jaden, and some of that was captured on camera.
Come on now, you tripping now. You doing
We
too
on
much.
live. No, we not.
You doing too much.
See, look, nobody want to be real on camera. Girl, I can hug you.
I'm not sure why Chrisean didn't just leave Junior with Blueface, like how Jaden left her kids with Blueface. Because if even a mom ain't want you there, it's kind of like, I wouldn't have went. But apparently Jaden pulled up, and her and Chrisean had some type of altercation in Blueface crib.
No, you shut the fuck up.
Now, based on what took place,
Yeah, it's Chrisean. Chrisean doing all this. And I'm with the mom. I don't want Chrisean touching me either. It's something about Chrisean. Like, it don't look like. Shout out Chrisean, man, but I don't want you touching me either. I'm gonna keep it all the way a thou wow wubski.
between Chrisean and Jaden at Blueface
Don't
house,
touch me.
Chrisean Rock felt like the family didn't have her back. She felt set up by the family. And that led to Chrisean Rock cussing out Blueface Mama and saying that she's never bringing her son back around Blueface and the
Right.
mama again. Apparently, after the meeting with Jaden and Chrisean,
What did it say?
they decided it was best to just separate them. So the mama DM Chrisean, hey, I can take him and I'll meet you in the valley and just bring him to Blueface. Chrisean said, bit F you. She then proceeded that with, y'all ain't never gonna see my son in y'all life. Leave me the F alone. She responded, I understand. I was only showing unconditional love. So by y'all, do she mean is Blueface never gonna see his kid again too? The mama responded back and said, girl, I thought she was safe because Chrisean do be on her Christian stuff heavy. That's the only reason I tried. And she says, yeah, I am, but I don't got to be nice to the devil. He sent you. Yo, I don't know what happened between Chrisean and Jaden, bro, at that crib, man, but it left a number, man. All right. Now, obviously, this is their exchange. You could pause and read their exchange, but it essentially ended with Chrisean saying, I rebuke you, Carlissa, go away. And she's done playing family. She's done like playing house. She's done playing nice. And she's done bringing her son Junior around Blueface and his mama, which if that's Blueface kid, again, I don't have kids. I don't know how custody arrangements work. But do she have the right to keep the kid away from Blueface and his mama? I don't think so, right? Blueface mama actually took to Instagram Live to break down exactly what took place when the cameras went off. And she really expressed how disappointed she was, not with herself and Chrisean, because she's kind of used to her and Chrisean not having a great relationship. But this was Blueface's first day out. This was him supposed to spend time with his kids, not deal with drama. He just left prison, and he has to deal with this level of drama. But she would also say that, yo, it's Chrisean Rock's fault entirely. She would claim that Chrisean Rock actually put hands on security guards, was acting unhinged, was acting violent, and they tried as much as they could, but ultimately Chrisean Rock, it was her fault, according to them.
No, I don't want you touching my hair today and trying to be extra friendly so you could get Journey on camera so Jaden can come up there and destroy the grandkids' whole moment with their dad after 2 years. You would do that? You would do that? She attacked my security guards on camera, federal agents. She attacked the security guards on camera. It's on camera. She attacked the security guards. Jonathan is caught in the middle of the worst experience of his life, y'all. Y'all need to pray for him because he is really trying to do the right thing, and people is playing internet games and don't really give a fuck about their kids. That baby is somewhere. She drove off and left that baby. It wasn't no car seat, no nothing. She drove off and left that baby at Mount Tasia trying to follow.
Hold up. So what she saying? Chrisean just threw the baby in the car and pulled off? What? Now we done seen Chrisean get in fights and leave the baby on the couch and stuff. Like, what is she doing? Like, what? Chrisean scares me. That's why I wouldn't want to say I'm with the mom. Don't touch me either. Don't touch me. It's nasty.
My son. The Jonathan daddy don't got no diapers. He ain't got no food. He don't know what the to do. Y'all need to start holding people accountable. This is not funny no more. This is not a game no more. And that was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. And y'all watched her put that woman's baby on camera, knowing that Jaden don't play about her kids. Why would that girl put that girl's kids on the camera and ruin their whole day? So now Jaden picks her kids up, and they not with their dad right now. But she got what she wanted, and that's okay. That's okay. John needs to spend a lot of time with her kid too, but that's okay. I pray that that's my son's son, because that what happened today was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. It was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. And my son is literally just caught in the middle, and I'm just watching him like, Mom, I don't know what the to do. She attacking the security trying to fight back. He telling the security, don't hurt her. He asking her to get the baby and just go home. She like, I'm gonna do something to this car and do that to the car if you leave here. It is such a sad thing to watch my child go through this on his first day out.
As I watch all of this play out, I can't help but think about that one moment. It was on Instagram Live. And you guys might remember this if you've been following this malarkey for as long as I've been following it. But Chrisean Rock went live. Apparently, she broke into the home after WAC 100 banned her from even coming to the home, right? She went live, and the police came, right, because she called the police on WAC, and WAC is trying to get her out the house, right? WAC is telling the police, bro, she don't live here, she got to go. Then WAC essentially told Blueface, hey, yo, you got to stop dealing with this chick, yo. She's going to cause a lot of headache in your life. Kind of find out WAC was right, right? Because Chrisean has created more headache than peace for Blueface as of lately, right? Now, the mama would even go on like to say that she believed that Chrisean Rock did this deliberately, that Chrisean Rock went out of her way to go live and show her with Jaden's kids because she wanted Jaden to pull up and cause a scene.
On his first day out, you couldn't just pull up. We already was videoing. We've been planning to video this forever. You didn't have to go live and show Jaden's kids. You didn't have to do that. She did not have to do that, and that's what made me say, you know what, fuck you. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to work with you no more. And I told that security guard, press charges. Press charges on her for scratching you and biting you under the camera at the place. That was the evilest shit I've ever seen anybody do on somebody's first day out, and I done seen some evil shit. And I'm going to go home and pray for my son, but he looked so lost. Jonathan looked literally lost, didn't he? Like he didn't know what the to do. He didn't know what the to do. He trying to be there and play with all the kids. All you had to do was chill out and sit down. You know he got a woman already. All you had to do was let him spend the day with all three of the kids. You didn't have to put Jaden's kids on there. There was no reason to put Jaden's kids on your live. Trying to be funny so she'll pull up and ruin her kid's day. Y'all need to start holding people accountable, because jumping on that security guard just told me what type of time she's on. And I have the whole thing on camera, and I'm going to play the whole thing on my Patreon so that y'all ugly, all y'all fans that think that shit is cute, can see that shit's not cute.
I did get the Patreon. I paid my $10. There's no video on the Patreon as of now. And this was about 3 hours ago. So I don't know that I can scam. I don't know. Okay, but apparently she's posting videos of everything that happened that's going to make Chrisean Rock look crazy. If I'm Blueface, man, some good advice, right? I'm not sure if Blueface watched my channel or watches me, but I really rock with Blueface. And if I'm Blueface, man, listen, man, go to that courthouse, get a custody agreement, bro. Not only do you get a custody agreement, but you get a mediator, a moderator. You have to court appoint one, okay? Because she's going to have, if she drops.
Shout out Flacco, but let me vibe with y'all, man. I'm about to give y'all my opinion on this. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that hype button, comment what y'all think about this. Have y'all ever seen a female like this? But listen, this is what you do, Blueface. You need to go get a custody agreement. Chrisean Rock is disgusting enough to the point where I don't think anybody actually has custody of Junior. This is a little known fact. When every child is born, nobody actually has custody. The state has custody. That's where all the conspiracy theories and stuff come in. But somebody actually has to go down and file for custody. I know you probably like, oh no, my name on the birth certificate. It still don't mean that you have custody. Somebody has to file for custody and saying that this is mine. Okay. Besides that, the state actually has custody. You need to go file for custody. Then you need to go get your security guard to go do whatever he going to do. Then you have to go back that up and go get a PFA. And then you can, if you want to go for, some custody more leaning towards you or keep it how it is, but you need to go get that PFA. I know it sounds crazy, but at this point, she done beat your mom up. She done beat your sister up. I don't know who else you can call. Okay. She's beating up all the chicks in your family. I seen her fight before. It's a little shaky. She shouldn't be fighting girls, okay? I'll just put it like that. You can go on the internet, you can go on YouTube and see her fight. She definitely shouldn't be fighting other girls. Her older sister is even worse. These girls were born from Satan himself, okay? They punch like the female Mike Tyson. I've seen them knock teeth out. It's not a pretty sight, all right? So you need to go get a PFA. You need to go file for custody. What else can he do? And keep Chrisean out your life. And then you know what you can do also? When you get Junior, you don't have to go get a blood test. It's 2025. I know it sounds crazy, right? You got booked in 2022, 2023. Well, now we're in 2025, Bluface. So guess what? You don't need to go get a blood test of your son. You can actually get a mouth swab. You could just swab his mouth real quick. Send that in. That's going to be your DNA test. Okay? Send that in. Find out if Junior is actually yours. And you might not even have to deal with this. This might not even be your problem. Okay? Okay? So also with Chrisean, remember, the other guy was saying that was his child. It actually looks like him a little bit more than it looks like Bluface. And miraculously, on the day of his trial, he ended up getting unalived. Everybody said it was possibly Chrisean was behind unaliving him. Now, I'm going to post that video right here. I did a reaction to it. I'm going to post another banger right here. It's your boy Jesky G. Y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, you know I love y'all. I'm out, y'all. Chrisean is a crazy cocoa little puff.